Hi and Assalamualaikum, welcome back to Chit Chat HR. So, in this episode, we are going to talk about diversity, equity and inclusion, specifically under seniority discrimination. So, diversity, equity and inclusion is essential to the organization in the current 21st centuries. So, if the companies apply this diversity, equity and inclusion, the employee feel more valued, respected, and then they are more likely to be engaged and motivated. But somehow there are a number of challenges that become the barrier to implementation of diversity, equity and inclusion. And one of them is seniority discrimination. So seniority discrimination can be a problem for DEI because this can lead to the less experienced and less qualified employees being overlooked for promotion and other opportunities. So, I would like to ask you guys whether you have any experience about this, our topic today.
Okay, I have an experience when we talk about this seniority discrimination because I have faced it before when I was working before. So, based on my experience in this company, at that time there was an increased amount of new people working there that is young, that is like after SPM, just like 18 years old after SPM that we are trying to get a job before we further our studies. So there is a group of these people, there is maybe like 20 plus something in this that just entered into this company. So one of the reason that this company is take a lot of new employees due to one of the event that they are like incoming in just like 1 month after our intake. So after the event, I can say this is just from my perspective, our treatment was very harsh. Yes, their treatment to us is very bad. Some of us have some discrimination, some face some actually quit because of the pressure. Well, I can say what happened is when they need us during the event, because the event need a lot of people, they treat us well. They give compensation that is good, we can have do overtime. But literally after the event concluded, they treat us very bad. We cannot do OT, we cannot do our overtime. Yes, some of us have accusation of stealing even though they did not steal.
Oh, accused.
Yes, and this accusation came from their top, their management. So I can say the treatment is very bad because when you say seniority discrimination, it can be towards the senior, but also that can come from the senior that's treating our this new employee.
Yeah.
So what I can say with me and my friends, we felt very bad because some of us need some money in our life, and because they are trying to pressure us to quitting. They treat us very poorly to make us quit. Yeah, because at that time we are young, we don't know much, so we just take it as it is. So like looking back, we can see that they treat us very poorly. What they did is because of course hiring like our new workers is costly for them. So once the event has concluded, so for them might be they see like, okay, there's no use for this group of people anymore. Yeah. So for me, the one that wanted to further their studies, that's not that big of a problem because I'm going to quit eventually. But for those that actually wanted to stay to work there, will cause a lot of problem, like because they are totally cutting off their chance to work there. So for me, that is my experience that when we say about seniority, this discrimination toward the new employees. So how about others? Do you have any perspective on this?
Okay, I would like to add. Okay, in my previous experience, I have worked for several times during my semester break. I have been worked at warehouse. at the factory.
Okay.
So on my recent experience, I have been work at a warehouse. So I have been work for 1 month.
Okay.
1 month.
So
okay.
you were like
temporary
temporary
worker. So that there are many workers that are there from different type of people.
Different races.
or different countries,
Yes.
foreigners.
Foreigners. Yes.
Okay.
Foreigners.
That so I as a new worker, as a new employee, working at there, but there is no such a discrimination at the workplace.
Oh, I see.
That was reality.
Yes, because maybe the policies implemented in the organization that allows them
Any discrimination lah. I see.
so they help me to adapt quickly in the organization, even for a short period of time as a temporary worker. But so far I have been experiencing a very good time during my working there. So that's my past previous experience.
That's good because like you did not face what I face.
Yes.
Yeah. Like unlucky for me. Yeah, true.
Lucky for you.
You're very lucky because you got working. You are working in a organization or in a company that does not discriminate people based on their seniority. Okay, that's actually very good. Lucky guy.
Lucky guy. So, what is your what do you think? What are the factors that lead to the seniority discrimination?
Okay, when we talk about this factors or causes, so we can see that some of these roots of this problem is the way that people see what seniority is. Okay, when we talk about discriminating against these senior people, we can say that there is a there is a perception. Some people, normally younger people, they saw these senior employees as have less productivity as compared to these younger people. Of course, some may have view that okay, these younger people have a lot of energy, they can do a lot of work, and these senior people does not have any, like, of course they are older a little bit and does not have that much in them, you know. But it's actually, for me, this is my point of view, it's not that true actually, because senior employee have experience. This experience can beat the energy itself. Understand? Because they know what to do. They have a lot of experience in that area. So when we say that this causes is what people think about what this seniority is. But then when we flip it back, how does like seniority discriminate against others? So sometimes I have seen this happens in a company. When there is a lot of senior employees in the company, and what I say this, like they do not want their powers, or what we can say that is their status quo to change. They want to the harsh word is like monopolize the power inside the organization itself. So they did not promote this younger employee to higher management because they want to control the power. So this is true, because they think okay, we are seniors, we have powers, this is our company. So like okay, we won't like promote these new people to have this top level management because they think they will disrupt their power itself. So these two factors is actually very big because we can see that two point of view from this
youngsters.
Yes, discriminating against seniors and seniors is discriminating youngsters. Yeah, for me that is true. That is the main like causes of factors.
I may add a factor, which is that for me it came from the employer itself. Like the employer give the lack professional development to the senior, because for them, like I must say that maybe the youngsters is fast learner in terms of skills and technology nowadays that grows very fast. So they don't give the opportunity to the senior because for them, senior cannot adapt with this technology and skills. So they put the high volume of career development as example to the youngsters, and then the senior left behind. So there's a gap between the senior and youngsters. Yeah.
Say, okay, like from what Suzy's point, this actually can relate a little bit from my point. That is actually perception, because they view as these older people cannot learn these new technologies, these new skills. So this is
Not
this is what.
fast learner as the youngsters.
Yes.
Okay, you know what? I do have this kind of thought where like you know what? I also work in several companies. There are two sides, which is when I'm attending this meeting. Like everyone comes up with the ideas, all the seniors they comes up with the ideas, but they are not open up for me to come up with the ideas because they think
they don't give you the chance.
yeah they don't give me a chance. So because as for me, everyone have their own thought, and then like the seniors have their own, like I don't want to say it as a traditional, but the youngsters they have more fresh ideas that are relate with the current eras of the technologies itself. So but compared to other companies, they like okay, Azan, what is your opinion about this event? So do you have any ideas? Or so they open up they what do you call it, like they ask for my point of view, what my points, what can I solve this kind of problem when handling an events like that. So I totally agree with you guys factors. What you comes up
What I can add from what you just said, that the courses, some of these courses may rooted in the organization itself. Once the top management is like have that kind of view towards their employee, it may like affect it forever. They cannot change. But like you said, some companies also doesn't have that kind of discrimination, that seniority discrimination. So I believe it's totally dependent on how the
environment
organization itself and the environment of the organization.
working environment. Yeah, true. So next solution.
From this factor, actually they have a effect. So what can we see? It can develop a negative effect actually. So for my opinions, based on this factor, it can be the imbalance competition between employee, because if the scenario is seniority against the youngster, so they don't want to work harder because they know like, oh never mind, this position will get to the senior. Like the employer don't want to see how hard I work for this company because the seniority discrimination in that company, and then reduce employee performance. We can say that, like as I mentioned before, they want to work harder for the company, but no one see. So nothing they can do because of this seniority discrimination at their workplace. So actually they have the potential to boost their career and development, but the company itself make them don't want to be the better performance in their company.
You know what? I want to add some more to your point of reduce the employee performance. So when the discrimination happened, and they keep on discriminating all the youngsters, all the seniors, it will lead to the increase of the turnover rate to the company. So the employee will be so demotivated, and then their performance will drop, and they feel like, oh, I don't have anything to compete with the company because they don't treat me so. They don't.
The career development is limited.
There's no point you're working harder for the company because they not treat you well, fair. So they will leave the company, and it will lead to the increased turnover rates. So how can we solve this kind of problem?
Okay, based on our discussion just now, I have come up with some ways to overcome the seniority discrimination. Okay, first and and foremost, okay, I think discrimination and diversity training is vital for this for the solution to discriminate the seniority. Okay, so in order to prevent age discrimination claims at the company, the higher employers, so that the higher management like supervisor and employers and supervisor need to provide a training and specifically on discrimination and diversity.
Yes.
So what they will gain from the training? They will the training will help them to understand the benefit of age diversity and the discrimination at workplace, the bad effect of discrimination at the workplace. So additionally, the workforce consists of three generation, baby boomers, Gen X and millennials, so that they have to build a chemistry among them on how to work together in daily life, in their daily. So the second ways that I think is good, that they must do a open dialogue. Okay. So what is open dialogue? Okay, engage in open and respectful communication with the supervisors, HR, and management about the perceived seniority discrimination. So what they can do in the open dialogue? So they can share their experience, observation, concerns about the discrimination. Sometimes these issues may be a result of the misunderstanding. So that in order to overcome it, they have to do some frank conversation to help clarify the intention and expectations. So when the employees raise concern, when the issues concern raised, it is important to management to listen actively and take appropriate action to address discriminations.
Good solution.
Okay, so that's my solutions. Okay, so I would like to say, to sum up everything, what we have learned, DI diversity, equity, and inclusion brings a lot of benefits to the organization. Like we can hear from the case from Azri itself. Like they treat his very good, like teach everything. But somehow there are some different perspective from Aiman. So okay, so to sum up everything, okay, so with the solution that given by Azri just now, I hope that it will generate an awareness to the organization out there to visualize, to make them aware that this discrimination happen these days. So from that we can help to reduce it, and it help to improve the organization productivity. So that's all from us. See you for the next video from HR.